Tell me when. Oh, this is a story that my grandmother used to tell to her daughter, who was my mother, and then my mother in turn told it to her 4 kids. And then in the meantime, I have told it to my kids and my grandkids. And it's just kind of a funny story that the kids liked. Anyway, this little old lady and her son, they didn't have a father. I don't know what happened to the father, but they lived in a little farm down in Texas. Must have been in Texas because that's where I grew up. And anyway, it was a little log house. They had a chimney in it. And so they had very little to eat. They had their garden. So they were working in that garden every day, but they had greens to eat, so they'd cook the greens. And they'd leave the greens cooking while Mama and the son would be out working in the garden. And so anyway, this one day, this little old lady, she hit something with her hoe, and she thought, what is this? What did I hit with my hoe? So she thought, oh, it looks like a little piece of meat of some kind. I'll take that in and put it in the pot of greens. So anyway, she took it and put it in a pot of greens, and it boiled all day. So that night for supper, they had something that tastes so good. And the little boy said, looks like a toe, Mama. He said, we put a toe in this greens, and we've been boiling that, we've been eating that. So later that night, they went to bed, and they heard that scratching on the door and on the window. Couldn't figure out what it was. Oh, it just kept on scratching and scratching. So finally, the mother got up, went to the door and opened the door. She just peeked out a little bit. She saw this bear standing there. So he said, who's got my big toe? Who's got my big toe? Who's got my big toe? You got my big toe.